Hey guys and girls, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of the Madpack with myself, Lewis. Hope you're having a great day as always. I'm here with my amazing electrical goggles of revealing. Don't they look funky? And I'm here with Ava, my wife. Yes, we're back. And she loves it so much. 227 hearts. Even my son, Terrence, is a full-grown man. Check him out, he's got really big now. Look at him doing his thing. Son Terrence, oh yeah, 177 hearts. One day to be the king of Louisville. Very good. So, in the last episode, we went and did a mixture of Farmcraft, and we did ourselves, yes it is, and we went and did ourselves some of this amazing electro-magic tools, and we made ourselves the electric goggles, which are kind of cool, because it means we can see nodes and things. We still have the 5% Viz discount on them, so they're basically your regular goggles of revealing, except they run on EU, so it's a lot easier to charge them and whatnot. And we also, if I go to my little magical domain of weirdness, I also added my electro scribing tools to my research table, so that way we just have to charge those guys up and we don't have to keep using up loads of ink, which, you know, is just kind of cool. So, if we go back, we'll have a look at the stuff that we're going to do today. So, the first thing on the agenda, I believe, is speeding up our UU matter, because at the minute it's taking ages, and I would very much like to start getting onto quantum gear. So you can see we're on 62%, and that's been on like 3-4 episodes. It just takes forever. But we can speed this up with scrap, which is going to be one thing we're going to try and do today. So there's a couple of ways to make scrap, and the easiest way is probably just going to be to use a recycler and do it that way. And as far as power goes, we're just probably going to use some more of these generators, because the generators, you know, are just, well, they're kind of cool, aren't they? So I think that's what we're going to go down. That's the road today. So let's have a look at generator. And we're going to make another force one and do all the cool stuff with that. So we need a furnace, a fortune block, and one of those guys. So let's go grab ourselves a furnace to start with. There we go. There is a guy outside, literally going ballistic. I might even need to go sort him out, because he's not gonna be quiet. Where are you? Oh my god, he's literally there. There we go. That sorted that guy out. So, we have our furnace. Let's go get some fortune blocks, and we'll grab ourselves a battery. And then we've got to do a bit of Darkcraft magic, haven't we? So let's grab our battery, and our force plates, and get ourselves one of these guys. There we go. And it's one of those, with a battery, with a furnace, gives us our white force generator. Yeah. And this guy, I think, can go over here. Yeah, we'll have him right there. So let's go do our Darkcraft magic. We're going to need to get ourselves a book, aren't we? So we need an enchanted book. There we go. And I think I have my wand on me. Let's have a look. Have I got a wand? I have. Cool. So let's turn this into some experience. Cool beans. And now we're going to need a regular book. And we're going to get ourselves an upgrade core. It's going to be the thing. And we'll add it with the ice bit so it can run off water, because that's definitely not OP. And then I think we're going to be sorted. So let's throw that guy in there. We'll grab our bottle of force and, oh, there we go. Start doing your thing. I think the rest of these I'm going to drink because they look mighty tasty. Yummy. So once we've got this, we shall have our book, and we must fill it with 100 experience, and then we can put it inside our inventory with one of those guys and sort that stuff out again. So let's turn the tap on. Oh wow, I've already got like 1,000,000 XP. I didn't realise. So let's get some XP in this guy. What we got? 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 900. Yeah. So it's you and you. It gives me my upgrade core. And now we want to imbue our upgrade core with the power of an icy biscuit. It's going to be a thing. So let's get ourselves an icy biscuit. And we shall go and do this. So upgrade core. Snow biscuit. And that. There we go. Cool. So we're also going to need ourselves a aqueous accumulator, aren't we? So let's go on to thermal expansion. There's probably going to be a couple of thermal expansion machines that we need to make today, I think, to be able to make this work kind of good. So let's have a look. A aqueous accumulator. It's going to be one of these guys. So we're going to need a pneumatic servo. We need some of this stuff. So we're going to need some glass, aren't we? So let's grab some glass. And I think most of our metals are in here that we're going to need to be able to do this. So let's get cracking. So we're going to want one of these guys. So let's do that. I forget it can't pull them over, can it? It doesn't do the pulley thing. It just doesn't do it. So glass and some gold and some iron. Oh, we're getting low on iron. Wow. So there's that. And we're going to need a new mag servo. So we need some more glass, some more iron, and a little bit of redstone right in the middle there. Cool. So that guy. And what else do we need? We need some glass, we need a bucket, and we need some tin. Alright. Well, that's not too bad, is it? So let's do that. I think we've literally just got enough iron for that. So that's those guys. And we'll put it all together. So that one little bucket on top, some glass, and our tin. Cool. Gives us our aqueous accumulator. Nice. Let's go have a look. We should have our upgrade core done. Yes. Cool. So we can go throw that into our generator upstairs so that it will run off water. Just remember though, it does half your power output. So if you've got loads of coal like a tree farm that's making loads of coal, oh my god, I'm stuck. If you got one of those, then maybe you're going to want to run it off of coal. So let's throw that guy in there. Ba-bam, ba-bam. And we'll put our aqueous accumulator probably up on the roof. Yeah, I think the roof will do the trick. Let me get out my awesome guy thinginess. Actually, I don't even know if I want to use that, because when I use that, it will take half the world out with it. So let's just use this. It takes longer because it has silk touch, but it's kind of worth it. And we took half of it with us anyway. It's only got silk touch, why does it do that? Wow. So we'll grab these, and we shall do this. Awesome. Cool. I think that's going to do the trick. So our aqueous accumulator probably there, and the rest of this I guess can just get filled up with water, can't it? So we'll do that and that. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Cool. So let's go downstairs and we shall sort this one out. So we're going to need some water, aren't we? And we're going to need ourselves some cables. I've got 4 first in there. Ah. Yeah, we're going to need some more iron to make a bucket, although I probably have some I probably will use. So let's get these guys. We'll get both of them, because we're only going to need 2 lots of water, I think, to be able to do this properly. And we've got our infinite water source up here as well, which is kind of cool. So let's grab these guys. Whoop. There we go. And we'll make our way back outside. So the idea behind this is that we can get loads of scrap, and then we can start powering our, or sending the scrap into our mass fabricator so that we can speed up the amount that it's making. So that should work. How are we doing? Yeah, it seems to be going up pretty fast, doesn't it? It's more than enough. So let's go back downstairs, and we're going to make ourselves a couple of cables, I think. So we'll make ourselves one of the ones from thermal expansion. Let's make a liquiduct. I think that's going to be the jobby, isn't it? So let's have a look in here. So we're going to want to make ourselves one of these guys, a fluiduct. We'll make the opaque one because it's cheap, isn't it? Cheap and cheerful. So I want some copper, and we want ourselves some, is that tin? No, it's not tin. Is it, what is that, guy? Is that lead? It's going to be lead, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's lead. Okay. We've got loads of lead upstairs. That's fine. I remember there should be quite a bit inside our box over there. There might even be a load of iron in here. Yeah, look, loads of stuff. Good. Let's take all this downstairs, and we'll feed that into our chest so that we can go make lots of cool things. So we want our lead. There we go. Gives us 6 of those guys. More than enough. Cool beans. And I think that should output it. Sometimes you need like a you need a pulse, don't you? A redstone pulse, so we'll have to see. But if it does, then we'll just use a servo, because I am not going to use any more redstone cables. So let's set this guy to, is it already output? Probably already is output. Has that got water in it? It has. Cool, so we can do that. That should start doing his thing. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Although it's only going to be making, remember, 8 instead of 16, because it's just the way it works. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to make magma. It's going to be kind of a side project, is to make lava. So let's grab our cables from over here. So we're going to want ourselves some copper cables. And I'm going to make myself quickly a everyday pickaxe, I think. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be fine. Just so I don't go blowing the world up again. And we'll do this. Cool beans. So we'll have the first one coming along here. There we go. And that should have power going through it, which is cool. Now the first thing we're going to feed it into is going to be a pretty cool funky thing from Fabricator Reloaded, which means we're going to need ourselves some rubber. So let's grab some of this and we'll put it into our furnace. And I'm pretty sure if we put it in again, we should get ourselves some plastic, some raw plastic, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And this plastic stuff is going to allow us to make some of the guys that we need to be able to do this. So if we go into Mine Factory Reloaded, there we go. And we're going to want to make ourselves the Magma Fabricator, I believe it's called. Let's have a little look, see if we can find it. It's going to be around here somewhere. Liquid, deep storage unit, lava fabricator. That's the guy. So we need a factory machine and we need some plastic sheets. Plastic sheets are made with 4 raw plastic. And our factory machine is made with those and a little bit of stone. So it's fine. It's pretty cheap. And I think we already have more than we need. So let's put those back. So we don't want to be using up all our rubber, do we? So let's make some of these. So we want some of those. Cool. And we're probably going to need a few more just for the other piece, aren't we? And we're going to need ourselves some stone. We need 3 bits of stone. So let's grab those. So it's our stone and our plastic sheets. Gives us our factory machines. And if we go back in here, we're going to need some obsidian. We're going to need a blaze rod and a couple of magma creams. So what have we got in here? We've got a blaze rod. That can go back in there actually because we don't want all of those, do we? So we've got our blaze rod. And we need magma cream. We've got 1 magma cream, but that's fine because I can quickly go and grab myself some more of those. So let's get a few more. So we've got a little bit of a backup. Let's take out our diamonds and replace you. Poof. There we go. Loads of magma creams. And we'll switch you back out for le diamond. Cool. Alright. Man, that machine is saving my life so many times. It's amazing. So let's put the tunes back on. Cool. So I think we're going to have most of the things we need to be able to make this now. So let's go have a look. Lava Fabricator. Oh, we need our obsidian as well, don't we? Let's go make a couple of bits of obsidian. So let's grab some redstone. We'll keep 1 spare so that way I can go make loads more. That's going to be a thing. Oh! It had a dub. Cool beans. So this should speed up our mana production. Now remember I only need 1, so... But if we get more, then at least we've got spare, haven't we? Which is kind of the thing, so... Let's throw those guys in there, and let's get our blaze rod. We need 1 of our little guys here, and some magma creams, and some obsidian. Oh, I just had 2. Oh, okay. So there's our lava fabricator. So let's go and put this upstairs. Now, the first thing we don't want to do is put it right next to the generator. Because if we put it right next to the generator, what it's going to do is it's going to make lava and then put it back into the generator, which kind of isn't the point. So we'll put that guy there. And that's going to start filling up with energy. And what that's going to do is it's going to turn that energy into lava. It's pretty simple, right? And it works pretty well. So let's go throw a little block there so they don't do any connecting of any gubbins. Now the next thing that we're going to want to grab ourselves is going to... You bought me a gift, didn't I? I didn't. You're too old for that now. You're of age where you don't need gifts anymore. So let's throw all these guys in here. We'll try and get rid of some rubbish. I'm probably going to need my glass though. I'm not going to need my buckets. There we go. And we'll throw some stuff inside Melvin Jr. So let's put those in there. And... our wing sword. There we go. Just gives a bit of room, doesn't it? So, let's have a look back at our thermal expansion. And we're going to make ourselves a... is it a magma crucible? No. Magma crucible. It might be a magma crucible. No, it's an igneous extruder. That's the guy. So we'll need a few things for this. So we need a piston, we need a machine frame, we'll need some pneumatic servos, and bits and bobs like that. So let's craft some of these to start with. So we'll start with our machine frame, because we know they're nice and easy to make. So we need some of the iron, our gold, and our glass. Cool. And we're going to want to make ourselves a servo. So let's make a servo. Oh, is that the wrong way around? There we go, one servo. So there's those two bits. Now we need some tin and we need a piston, so we have to make a piston. So let's grab some cobblestone. There we go, we only need a few bits. So we want our cobblestone, like that. Oh, we need some wood, aren't we? We need some wood for a piston. Yeah, alright. Let's grab a couple of bits of wood then. Cool. So it's those guys, and our wood, and our iron, and our redstone. Poof. Alright, I think we've got this. So Ignis extruder, there we go. Want that guy, one of those. Piston, a couple of bits of glass, and our tin. And now we should be able to do this. Now I don't know if it's going to feed it directly into this machine, as it's a Mine Factory Reloaded machine, but you know it could do, so we'll give it a little, we'll have a little try. Now this guy doesn't need any power either, which is nice, because it wouldn't run on this anyway. And yeah, cool. So the lava is going directly in there, which is awesome. So we've made about, we need a little bit more before we can do this, but we've got a fairly decent amount. Now the next thing we're going to need is going to be some water. So let's go and grab a bucket. Now we only need one bit of water in there, which is nice, so it can go and do this. You basically need a bucket of water and a bucket of lava, and you'll be able to make yourself unlimited amounts of cobblestone, just like a regular cobblestone generator, which is kind of funky. You can also, if you have a constant supply of water going there, I believe, you can also make stone, which is kind of cool. Or if you have even more than that, so if you have this and this always going in there, you can make loads of obsidian, which is really nice. Yeah. How much lava have we got? We got 640. So once it reaches the 1,000 millibuckets, which is 1 bucket's worth, you'll then be able to start making an unlimited amount of that. So once that's done that, we're going to want it then to be sent to somewhere else. So it's going to go from there into another machine. It's going to go into a recycler from IC2. So let's have a look at the recipe for a recycler. And I believe the recycler needs a compressor. Yes, it does. So to compress stuff, we're going to need some stone. So let's grab a load of stone. There we go. And we're going to need a basic machine casing and some circuits. Now, I know that we've got millions of circuits, haven't we? So let's grab a circuit. Cool. And we'll grab a load of iron plates, because we're going to need these to make our machine frame. There we are. Cool. And we can probably make this up here. So what is it? Was it one of those, and some of that? Gives us our compressor. And this guy is using a couple of bits of iron, some dirt, and a bit of glowstone. Nice and cheap. So 3 bits of dirt. There we go. We need a couple of bits of iron. And the glowstone. See, the IC2 stuff is fairly easy to make, which is kind of nice. So there we go, 1 compressor, or recycler. Now, I don't know whether it's going to put the items directly into it. I don't know if it will do that, but we can try. So we'll see how it kind of works. So we want this then, this side here, to be an output, wouldn't we? So if we do that, it's just about to hit the mark. So we'll see if this works. So putting that there, it will start getting power from our network, which is cool. And I think as well, I might actually turn the lava fabricator off so it doesn't use up as much power. Yeah. Let's go and do... Ooh! Ha ha ha! It is working! Lovely jubbly. So, let's go get ourselves a lever so that we can turn this guy off. Because we don't need the lava anymore once it's done the first bit. It's just to get the initial amount. But now that we've got the lava fabricator there, if we want to go ahead and make more lava, well, we're set, aren't we? We don't have to go missioning around trying to find it. So I'm pretty happy about that. So let's go get a lever. And we'll get this guy turned off for the time being. So let's put that on there. And that should stop. It will fill up with power, but it should stop. Hopefully. We'll see. But this guy's going to keep doing his thing now. He's not going to take any more lava, he's not going to take any water, it's just a cobble generator. That's then going to go into the recycler, and you have a random chance when something's recycled that it turns into scrap. Now, you can put anything in there, but I don't think whatever you put in there increases the amount of scrap that you get. There's a lot of things on forums saying like, oh well, I use this and I use this and it gives me more, but I don't actually think there is anything more that gives you a higher chance of making scrap. It's all just a way of getting rubbish but getting something out of it. It's like voiding stuff with a little bit of benefit. So now that we've got that stuff, we're going to want to go and send it into our mass fabricator. It's going to be the thing. And we're probably going to want to speed this up as well. So I made myself an overclocker upgrade earlier. And remember, we're using overclockers in some of these guys here. And what they do is they decrease the process time, but they increase the amount of energy used. So if we go to our sky block, and as an AV of, oh, we might not be able to make more of these. That kind of sucks. That's fine. I was hoping that we could make millions of them with our little thing, but some IC2 things don't work, so I might have to make some more of these. But we'll put one in there for the time being, and I think it's going to be fine. We're not getting much power going into our mass fabricator anyway, so I'm not really too worried about that. So now we want to get the stuff to come out of here and go all the way over to there. So let's go have a look at some of the cables that we got. So we're probably going to use a wooden transport pipe to get the stuff out. We're going to want to make ourselves a redstone generator. So let's go and get some of the bits and bobs for that. Just so we can go and pull the bits out of it, I think. So let's have a gander at our generator. Or is it called a generator? Let's have a look. That's an engine, isn't it? A redstone engine. That's a kiddie. Where are you? There you are. So we need another piston. So we need some more wood. We need some more cobblestone. So let's grab 4 cobblestone. We'll get 3 bits of wood. And craft another piston. So that's our iron and our redstone. Cool beans. So the next thing is some wooden gears and some glass and bits and bobs like that. So that's fine. So let's grab a load of these, make a load of sticks. Get ourselves some gears. Let's make a load of gears because we'll just leave the rest upstairs. And I think that could be most of the bits that we need. Yeah. Oh, is that wood? I saw wood. Yeah, we need 3 bits of wood. Cool. So let's do that. Bam. 1 redstone engine. And we'll place this guy upstairs up here. So let's throw our wooden gears in there. And we're going to want a load of different types of transport pipes. So we've got our wooden transport pipes, which is good. But we're going to want stuff to come out of there and make its way across the roof into our mass fabricators. We're going to want to send the items into our mass fabricator. So it means that we're probably going to need some decent pipes. Which, you know, can be expensive. But I know a pretty good pipe that sends stuff really, really fast. So if we have a look in here, and it's used by the magic of Darkcraft. Yes, we can make force transport pipes. How cool is that? And these guys are really fast. Like, once they get going, they get going. So let's make a load of these guys. So on that, and our glass, and we'll make a buttload of those. 40 is going to be more than enough. Now, how force transport pipes is they basically work like golden transport pipes, but without the redstone signal. So as far as I'm aware at the minute, unless they changed it, because it's kind of been on and off, the golden transport pipes require a redstone signal now and then to push the iron, whereas the force transport pipes don't. So they will just speed up the longer the network goes. So let's go and grab ourselves our wooden transport pipe, and we'll throw this one here. And we'll put our engine down. And we'll grab a force transport pipe. And we'll have them coming up like that. And they glitter. They're all glittery and nice. So why wouldn't you want one? We'll get ourselves a little bit of cobble. And a stick. Make ourselves a lever. Here we get. And let's get some music on. So, let's have our lever on there. And we're going to want to break this roof a little bit. So let's go like this. Ba-bum, ba-bum. And I think we've kind of got this. So we're going to want to find where that guy is as well, which is kind of going to be kind of awkward. So it's like a couple of bits over. I think it's about here. No, MFE. Mass Fabricator. Cool. So let's bring some piping coming across here. There we go. And to see if this works, we'll give it a test, shall we? So the hope is it's going to pull the items out. Yeah. And when they go up here, they'll get a little bit faster the further the track goes. There we go. Whoop. Pretty cool. And that should go in there. Yeah, cool. So now we've got an amplifier in there, which is going to amplify the amount of energy that's being sent in. So it basically means you'll get more usage out of your... you'll get more usage out of the energy that you put in there. Yeah. So that should massively increase the amount of stuff that we get. And the cool thing is it's not running off of any of the power over here, so I haven't got to worry about it. It's over here and it's working. And look at the amount of scrap that is coming out of that guy. It's amazing. We don't even need the overclocker upgrades. It's going to be more than fast enough. I think if we had more power going into our mass fabricator, then it would make... Oh my god! Look, we got glittery stuff coming from the ceiling. Whoa, I didn't even realise about that. I love it. Okay, let's have a sleep. And we shall have a look into a bit of more farmcraft, which is my next plan for today. So now that's doing that, we can leave it. And hopefully, it's going to speed up a lot. And I think for my little area over here, I'll put some... This could be like technology round 2, this box could be. So we have IC2 technology, technology round 2. Cool. Oh, and should we put our pipes in there? Probably should. Okay, right, so the next part of today, now that we've got that, and it's doing its thing, I love all those little glowy things, it looks amazing. We're going to try and start moving some nodes over, because the one thing that I've noticed is that my iron-capped wand keeps running out of vids. Now, I could go ahead and research the parts to make better wands. So if we have a look in Thaumaturgy, you can see that we have Great Wood Wand Core, and then we move on to the Thaumium Wand Cores and bits like that, and we can upgrade our caps. And they lower viz cost and whatnot, and bits and bobs like that. But if we can bring nodes over, well, that's probably going to be easier, because then we still haven't got to go look for the nodes, you know? So if we upgrade our wands, we still got to go and look for the nodes, which kind of takes the point out of it. So if we look in Electromagic Tools, because that's just the coolest one out of the lot, we have this guy down here, Portable Node. I have never used this before, ever. So I don't know how it's going to go. I haven't even tested it, but it sounds cool, doesn't it? So to start with, we're going to need some more of these little sun guys. So let's have a look in here. I remember it was the air and something else, wasn't it? Air and Procantio. So let's go in here. We'll get that guy. Procantio. We'll just make a load of these. Cool. And let's get a bit of tunes on right. So let's buy this piece of research, shall we? And see how it goes. So portable node. Alright. What do we need to be able to do this? So, to make a portable node, after studying in all depth manner the wonders of node jarring, you have managed to create an item capable of spawning a random node. However, due to some parts of node magic, you cannot understand this portable node will always be fading and unstable. You can only get rid of it by a shift right click, and you think that you should dispose of it as soon as possible, for unstable nodes are rather unpredictable. Oh! Well, that kind of sounds a bit cool. So studying in depth manner. So I need a jar of Essentia, Lucrum. Ah, so it looks like before we can do the portable node, we're going to need to learn a couple of other things, I think. Doesn't look like we can jump straight there. Well, to me it doesn't. So I believe this is all going to come under Alchemy, because we're going to need to learn about jars, which is going to be one thing. And then we've got these guys as well. So if we can get into jars, then we can move ourselves on to being able to make this guy, because we're going to need a jar of Essentia to do that. And I think the jars we need to learn, don't we? So it's going to be these guys. Unless we can just make them, but I don't think you can just craft them just off the bat. So let's have a look. A warded jar, jar of Essentia. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're going to need to make our way up here. So we're going to need Elementum, and we're going to need Night Ore. So let's get Night Ore. There we go. If we click on this, you'll see that to make Night Ore, this flame seems to be fueled by magic itself. The number of uses for an ever-burning flame seem endless, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to produce much more light than heat, though it could prove to be a steady source of light and energy. Night Ore can also be placed in the world to act as a magical light source. Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So to do that, we're going to need Ignis, Lux, and Potentia to be able to do that. And Ignis and Potentia come from coal, and Lux comes from torches, so it's kind of straightforward, isn't it? And we're going to need a Crucible, so we might as well go ahead and make these while we're on our way to being able to research this. So a Crucible is fairly easy. We need to go grab ourselves a... I forgot the name of it. It's completely gone. It's gone from my brain, but I know what it is. We need a cauldron. That's the kiddie. So if we cut our cauldron down and we hit it with our wand, there we go. Got ourselves a crucible. Ba-bam, ba-bam. And we're going to want ourselves some of these, aren't we? So coal has both of those in it, doesn't it? So let's grab a few coals. We need some glowstone. And Lux comes from torches, so that's going to work fine. Oh, that means we're going to need water as well, doesn't it? So we need a infinite supply of water there to keep containing that, I think. So let's grab a bucket. We'll grab 2 buckets, actually. There we go. And let's go and fill these up with water, and then we can make an unlimited water source in our magical dimension. Because I don't even think there's any water there at the minute as it is. What? Cool, right, where should we put this guy? I'm thinking we'll place it, like, over here somewhere. Put that one there. And that one there. Alright. There's that. And we're going to need to boil this guy. So we'll just put a torch underneath for the time being. That should do the trick. And once it's ready, you should find that it starts boiling and bubbling. And it is good to go. Or, can we use a torch? I can't remember if we use a torch, or do we need lava? It could be lava. Oh, it's been a long time since I've done this. I can't remember. You know, it's probably lava. That's probably the one. So we probably need to get some lava under it. Well, that's fine. Let's go get ourselves some lava. Yes. Now comes the fun part, because I don't think I can actually pull lava out of this machine. So I might have to go and get myself one last bucket of lava. Let's have a look. Yes. This guy does not allow us to put it out. Alright, no worries. So I'll be back in a second, guys. I'm going to grab myself a bucket of lava. Okie dokie. I got me some lava. Luckily, not too far away from the base, a meteor fell and left many a lava, which is good. So let's throw that in there. We'll cover that up. And now it should do the trick. I'm way too used to using ex nihilo with the other cauldron, where you put a torch underneath it. Sky Factory's done it to me. Blame Sky Factory. There we go, it's working fine. So, if we look inside here and have a look at our night ore. Oh, I bought one, nice. We need 3 of these. We need 3 of everything to be able to do it. So, if we have a look over our coal, we have 2 of those in there. So, we're going to waste a little bit, unfortunately. And we're going to need some torches. So, let's throw 3 torches in. So, let's do that first. So, torches. There we go. Coal. Ba-bam, ba-bam. And we can see all the stuff that's in there by looking at it like that. But you have to have your goggles of revealing on, or your electro goggles to be able to do that. And then we finish it up by throwing in a piece of glowstone, which is our catalyst. Poof! There we go. See? And we got ourselves a bit of night ore. How cool is that? We can put this around places and it glows and looks fancy and whatnot. Loving it. Cool beans. And the other stuff has stayed in there as well, which is pretty nice. If you want to get rid of stuff from inside your place, you just click or shift click with your wand and it disperses the stuff into the atmosphere. Yes. So let's go and throw some more water stuff in there. So that go and does that. And I think we're good. Cool beans. So where do we go on from there? We can then move on to Essentia Distillation, which is going to be the next thing. And then we can use them to warded jars and labels, as well as Essentia tubes and void jars, which are pretty funky, guys. So Essentia Distillation is done like this. And you can make alchemical furnaces, you can make vis filters. We are going to need to go find some silverwoods. We can make ourselves our alchemical constructs and our arcane alembics, which alembics are going to be pretty funky because they're going to help us out loads with being able to get all of the different types of Essentia that we need. Yes. But I think that's going to be that for today's episode, guys. We're getting pretty deep into our found craft now, so hopefully In the next few episodes, we'll kind of get around most of it. There is a lot to do, though, but I'm going to cover most of the main stuff that I need to go through, especially if we're going to be working our way towards being able to do the electro-magic tools. I think that's going to be the thing. Oh, the legend. Like, ooh. You've always heard about the legend of the hammer. It is said that the god of lightning Thor had a hammer capable of summoning lightning. The legend also states that when the god retired in his dimension, he left his hammer hidden somewhere in a well-protected dungeon, where only a worthy mortal could find it. You have long since wanted to go explore the world, try to find it. I already got one! He's talking about the mirror. He's talking about the mirror, isn't he? What guy? Wow, I don't even know where I put that, but I have got one somewhere. Where have I put that? I don't know. It's wow. That's somewhere. Is it in it? No. Wow. I'm gonna have to find it again. Cool beans. Alrighty, guys. So we've gone done that. We've made ourselves our awesome little guy. I got an achievement. Oh, it's because he grew. That'll be one. So we're doing this now. If we have a look in here, we can see that we have UU matter. 0 millibuckets of UU matter. Brilliant. Please don't tell me it's going back into here. No, it's not. That's good. But it's going to start filling up extremely slowly and doing its thing. We're on 78% progress, so once that hits the top and our scrap starts doing its majiggery, we're going to be rocking and rolling. And remember, we just need a florb. We need one florb, and some of you guys might have no idea what florb is or why I'm saying the word florb, but we need one florb, and then we can have as much UU matter as we want. Good stuff. Cool beans, guys. Alright, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one, as always. And goodbye.